This is the first year of the college football playoff. Hallelujah, thank goodness. We actually finally have them settle at least 4 of the teams. There will still be controversy, but they'll settle it on the field. Give me your bold predictions. Neil, we'll start with you on the 4 teams that you expect to be there at the end in this college football playoff system. And give me one team outside the top 10 that people might not be thinking about that you wouldn't be surprised to see there.
I would have to go with chalk. I mean, I think Florida State and Alabama, Ohio, and Oklahoma are going to be the ones, the last 4 standing. I mean, I know Ohio State is having a little bit of concern with their quarterback with the shoulder issue.
You still think Ohio State?
I mean, we don't know what the results of the shoulder issue is going to be. I mean, it's probably bad, but you know, that's probably who I would go with. But a dark horse team I think could be LSU. Right now they were, what were they, 13th in the most recent poll. They got L. Collins on the offensive line. They got that big game against Auburn. They beat Auburn 6 out of the last 7 times. I mean, that could be the pivotal game to their season. So if I had to pick a dark horse, they'd probably be it.
Brandon, give me your top 4 and then give me a dark horse out of the top 10.
I'm tempted to go chalk like you, but it never happens that way. So Florida State, obviously, Alabama just because they're Alabama. But I'm going to go Michigan State because, especially now with the Ohio State concerns with Braxton Miller. But Connor Cook, I feel like he's one of those guys that's getting better every year. And they were kind of underrated, overlooked last year. I think they went undefeated or almost undefeated in the Big Ten and then won their bowl game. So I like them. And also like UCLA, who's got another quarterback, Brett Hundley, that is always improving each year.
Heisman candidate.
And also Miles Jack is one of those rare two-way players in college that really does well. So I go with those 4, and my sleeper would be Georgia. I know they always choke at the end, but I like those running backs, Todd Gurley and Keith Marshall.
They're due at some point,
you use
right?
the word choke for college kids? You are such a harsh, mean person. I would never do something like
Mike, give me your 4 at the end when the dust settles in college football this year.
Look, I appreciate the research you guys did. I don't know. I mean, let's be honest.
That's the most honest thing you've ever said on this show.
You know, like I'm, what's the guy? You know, I'm Lee Corso now. Okay, stop already. I will say this: Nick Saban is. It bothers me to no end. There's something about him. He came out of the womb as an annoying gnat. I don't want to see him win. I think he'll be there because I'll get to root against him. Jameis Winston, former Heisman winner. How can you bet against that Florida State team? And I also, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Some of these teams in here, Oregon, Marcus Mariota, that guy's from Hawaii. How can you root against the guy from Hawaii, right? So I say Oregon, and then I'm going to go with Oklahoma, and then I'm going to go with Oklahoma just for geographical. It evens things out geographically. My sleeper would be Notre Dame because now that they're academically dishonest, they could actually win some big games. But if you're academically dishonest in America, and your coach and your program is concealing it, which I'm not saying. I'm just throwing out the possibility. You may have a national champion.
Well played.